Pope Paul VI was born as Giovanni Battista Montini, the second of 3 children, here in the small city of Concesio. Fausto Montini is the son of Ludovico Montini, the elder brother of Giovanni Battista. Fausto says that the 2 brothers were very close, and his uncle Giovanni was a frequent guest in their home.
Ever since I was a child, I sensed that he was a very, very special person. He had a way of looking at you that was penetrating, but not to control you or to scrutinize you, but to try and understand you deep down, even when it came to the smallest of children's issues. If I had a serious problem, especially as an adult, I knew that the surest, most available, and most immediate person to get support from was him.
During the terrible years of World War II, Monsignor Montini helped lead refugee and relief efforts, as well as help save Jews from death in the gas chambers. In November 1954, Montini was appointed Archbishop of Milan and named a cardinal in 1958 by Pope John XXIII. During the conclave in 1963, he was elected Roman Pontiff on the 5th ballot on June the 21st. As Pope, Paul finished the work of the Second Vatican Council and then devoted the next years to the colossal task of implementing its many reforms in the middle of immense social and political upheaval and during the storm of the sexual revolution. He had taken the name Paul to embody his desire to be a pilgrim to all nations. In 1964, he made a pilgrimage to the Holy Land, the first pope since St. Peter the Apostle, where he met the ecumenical patriarch Athenagoras I of Constantinople, marking the first meeting between a pope and a patriarch in 500 years. His apostolic journeys over the next years included India, Fatima, Turkey, Colombia, Africa, the Philippines, and Australia. In 1965, he became the first pope to visit the United States. In a famous speech during the United Nations General Assembly in New York, he called on the world, "No more war, war never again."
Jamais plus la guerre, jamais plus la guerre.
Throughout his last years, he defended the true teachings of the Council and the Church's teachings on human sexuality, marriage, and human dignity. The Pope was saddened by the rejection of Humanae Vitae by so many Catholics and even priests and theologians, and he prophetically warned the world about the future consequences of a contraceptive culture. Pope Paul VI died at Castel Gandolfo on August 6, 1978, the feast of the Transfiguration. Pope, priest, and prophet, the teachings of Pope Paul VI have echoed across the pontificates of his successors.